convoy. What can I do for you?
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got a
Saved
grinning
my
valley.
life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
Just stand there. Come in. Sit down. What do you want? If you want information, I've got it. Just a matter of what you'll pay for it. There's a rumor about a valuable Pargroon stash north of here. You didn't hear that from me, though. I hear there's trouble out in Thirdborn. They're blocking the roads off, and they won't tell anybody why.
You know what you're doing.
Envoy, are you looking for... You're a brave soul, Envoy. Oh. Going to take on the ogre? There ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying... A pleasure, Envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Some more than others. Speak to me when you've got something to turn in. Hey, someone had to take the job. Ensuring that these threats to the good people of Paradise are eliminated is my way of helping. I guess I consider it my first steps down a long road to atonement. Apologies, friend. But that's none of your concern. I left there for a reason, and now I'm here. And that's all you need to know. Be safe out.
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway. I've already been paid for them. If Volter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do? You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet. right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead? Because we're twins. She may be older, but that doesn't mean she's right about everything.
Hey, so close. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. No, of course I'm not drunk. I am an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. I would say welcome to the living lands, but things have gotten even stranger lately. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Ah, quite likely. Tell me, was it drooling? No one knows how best to describe it, but we can... Possibly, yes. I have everything I need, but the most important part. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear... At this point, my friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and... Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganef in the... I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying. Any luminous Adra will do, he said.
Godlike. So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down-on-their-luck Adirans who can't catch a break? Galarde. Loughled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere. Well, let's stick to the map. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, and if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces... They're lying low in the shantytown for now.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine... but you can. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary. For the hero who...
Ending with flattery is
Agrasima. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District. No. We... Thank you.
just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him now, can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? Charming house.
You're free to pass through the gate now.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
Yeah.
I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northreach.
It's really you! I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. Yes, sir. My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. But no place like this. I fear for their lives, envoy. Gods, do you mean it? They descended into the temple through a route off the pilgrims. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail mark. We posted a guard out front. Said, especially my brother. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic. Thank you.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. Here's something to tide you over, but your work isn't finished just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. At this point, I can't rule anything out. We're in uncharted waters. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, But the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many adherents in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand, you could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing, the health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. I admire your confidence, but there's no point in being modest with our advantages. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter in God. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Duktetragu Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
We were both crossing the same patch of forest at the same time a couple years ago. There were some boars in heat I may have helped him with.
They were squirrels, and I had them well under control. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
There are places elsewhere on this island that would kill for those supplies. Literally. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrowhawk territory.
Adherents ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
God, got a real ugly mug.
Just act now.
You break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't he?
We need those papers for those Adiran refugees, right?
Best watch your step around. So, the puny godkin wishes to speak with the great Thala. You and your countrymen are not welcome in this district. My district. Is that clear? One little slip in my district, Imperial Lapdog, and it'll be the last you ever make. Now be gone.
Let us in, sweetheart.
Not you, too.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's den.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place. The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details. You'd better hope you can.
That's the apothecary's looking for.
That's all I have. All you have is not... Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... Gah. It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. Ha! You Adirans always think everyone's out to get you. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Slowly, too. So you better hope he starts at the top.
He's not lying. I've seen it happen.
You talk too much.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike seems wrong somehow.
I knew you'd gone soft. We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
What's up?
Get him, boys!
There you are, swine. This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Just when I thought this would be too.
That's Thala. You really stepped in the socket.
I'm the one hold up. Let's see what you got. Stay. I got this. You're hitting hard enough. Still recovering.
Need a minute.
I can't believe they're dead. It's over.
That's one for us.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Just that it's supposed to act quickly, and that you shouldn't mess with it if you don't know what you're doing.
So don't, under any circumstances, mix it up with moonberries.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me. I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. Well, at least that's some encouragement.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Well, I suppose it's the least I could do, considering I got you killed. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison.
What'll it be today?
I don't think we're gonna be welcome here for long. Thala's sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market. We're short on coin, but it's nothing a little work on the side won't fix. Sapiento could help us on that front once we find his luminous Adra.
If you'd like to be useful. Oh, how can one consent? I speak to a lot of... Seek my good friend Gunnar. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Unseen, unheard. Trying not to spook you.
Hey, who's there?
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste.
Nope.
You think you can just take out our leader?
Take a moment, people.
Must have imagined it.
Watch yourself. Take your best shot.
Killed him!
Next one's mine.
Another one! You think you can just take out our leader?
Let me catch my breath.
back for more, Envoy?
This is not the way I ever expected to get into the bathhouse.
You're the one who took down Thala. You know how to introduce yourself. What was right? This is going to be good. You're the talk of the town, Envoy. Everyone wants to meet you. I like to keep myself informed. In my position, you never know when you'll have to rely on it. And she sent you to me. Smart girl. All right, since you're all business, we can skip the small talk. The short version is, I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you. Straight to the point. As a matter of fact, they have. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right. You did. Unfortunately for both of us, his lieutenant, Jago, moved in. Aren't you amenable? My gentlemen usually have to pay me to tell them what to do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close. I leave that up to you. Just don't mention I hired you. I have a reputation to maintain.
Right behind you.
Stand back.
Another glorious battle.
Looks like a piece of a totem of some kind.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
You can't be serious. That much for one rack of ribs?
It's the adherence. I'm sorry. Never knew armies ate so much meat.
Good. You made it back.
Look alive, boys. Well, if you're looking for Tala, he's dead. And if you're not, you can shove off. We got nothing for adherents here.
You're lucky the adherents haven't come to take away what you do have.
Didn't have to. The mug gave you away. Time was, people in Paradis used to have principles. Principles like, get what's mine and keep yourself to yourself. Then you came and memories got short about that sort of thing. But the Sparrowhawks, we remember. Well, the same way it worked out for you. The Emperor's favourite envoy, killed as soon as he shows up. Not your finest hour. And you're pretty stupid to throw around an accusation like that. Ah, that eviction at the bathhouse put you up to this. I wondered if there might be more to her than a pretty face. Well, forget it. You can't have it. How many times do I have to tell you to fuck off? You leave that death guard out of it. Alright, but listen close. I'm not gonna repeat myself. The day I got it, I saw Ludwig's men sniffing round the docks. Now, they didn't cross my path, but I don't believe in coincidences. That shipment is cursed, and dealing with you numbskulls is one thing. But the Garrote? That's another. You could. Or you could turn me in. I'm not sure I like my odds.
This isn't just about you. Do you want to put your whole crew at risk?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd come to this one of these days. Better a crooked adherent than Ludwig wearing my skin. Take it. Go straight to the bathhouse. And don't let anyone follow you. If this makes it back to me, give the mistress my regards.
Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we?
That hurts.
Is that all you got? Here they come. Good fighting.
Dato won't be coming around this week.
What's the matter?
Any sign of my shipment?
He bores me to death, that's all. He knows Ambassador Hilgard, so we can't go.
You did? And I thought I could talk my way out of anything.
Makes you appreciate why the Empire sent him here.
Please, tell me more about Audrey Charters.
Believe me, the pleasure is all mine. It's nice to have found at least one Adiran I can rely on. Come back anytime for a hot bath or a cup of tea. My door is always open. If I didn't know better, I'd think you wanted to spend time with me. Ever thought about... Don't be as... Clients always want curtains. They never want to scrub them out.
I can't stop worrying about the Dream Scourge. What if it happens to us?
Quiet as the depths.
Take out our
Well done!
Here!
Where's my mark?
Not looking so good.
Over here!
That it?
What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning. Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Right. As we were saying.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation. I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. Rebellion's more like our natural state of being, and people on the island don't much like. And the Stilgar, Ludwine and her paladins. If they're here under your banner, I think you're right. I don't know that, but where there's... I'll be here if you need me.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? I'll say.
By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
Well, that. What did you see?
Wait. Well, that's... Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamor. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. Do you trust them? That's wise. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience. Me? So, this whole time you were in the beat. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah. Probably not. Still. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, I've been watching your form, and I think... Yeah, I've watched your form. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks. I'm happy to return them. It's all about using... That's it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we... In the mean...
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. You can ask them when we hunt them down. An Adherent official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is. Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Yeah, anyway, enough chat. I'm sure...
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Death to life. Does life not glisten like a stream? What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Earth into rebirth, growth into life again, beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife, it hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now, we ponder.
struggle. Looks like misadventure today. I don't know. Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time. Did Remio put you up to this? That cad, always trying to rile me up. No, you should probably find Adelgund, that absolute hag. She's probably wandered off to the Western Gate, attracted...
Home sweet.
She asked about you again, Alden. She wants to know when you re-enlist.
You're down. Oh no, you don't.
Another win, but who's counting?
Go back to your inn, pirate. So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it? They're using their envoys to intimidate the locals, I see. You haven't heard the last of us.
Yeah. This is where the guards decide if your stuff is worth...
Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky. Oh my name from the lips of one so young sure takes me back. Indeed, a young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone. They were asking where they could find luminous Ardra, of all things. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere. Not long ago, a group of... They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Ardra to the island of Castle's Folly. Castle's Folly is the small island not far from here to the east. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you? The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if...
Quiet, Nimdut.
You're mine now! One for you! All you had?
Had that. I, probably don't need to tell you to be ready for anything. Keep quiet.
Shot! Here we go! I was just getting warmed up. Coming in hot.
Ready, aim.
Here it comes.
Let's go. This one's mine.
Oh, you see that?
Hold on.
Nice job, everyone.
Aye, aye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness.
shouldn't have to tell you not to trust a chest you found behind a waterfall. What you like about my people? We built a phenomenal wall.
What does bootleg wine have to do with animancy equipment? How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
We threw it in the river.
We?
The point is, we didn't want anyone to reassemble it. They've got more opportunists than mushrooms out here. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Well,
Don't make him pull rank.
when you put it like that, no. Apologies. Go through.
But don't come back with anything illegal or we'll detain you. Nothing personal.
This looks like the path Offric told us about.
Aim where? Everyone okay?
If you look, you can see Fort Northreach from here.
No. Too soon.
If you traveled weeks to see him.
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed. The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure, until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum. Right, of course, absolutely. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And Envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this. Yeah, well, you're not just anyone. Hey.
That spear looks Adiran, all right. Guess we're on the right track.
Didn't even have time to finish the puzzle. Whatever they were looking for wasn't just treasure. Right. Who woke up the sleeping skeleton?
The expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
Who's ready for more?
That's it. Door's open.
never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offred's squad passed through here. Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods. And no one knew that was down here.
Rituals. Whispers of searing light.
Right behind you.
Zarps ahead. Just going around them. We can fight if you're feeling itchy. That's all of them.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
Yeah.
not my brother. I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair. Oh, God, that's wretched. Are you sure you're not trying to kill me?
Gods, calm yourself. Your wound's already closing.
See? You'll be back on your feet in no time.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? He actually made it? I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expeditions Corps. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there. Our captain, she...
Relax. You're not the first...
It's not like that. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always... And she pushes us as hard as she pushes us.
Has she been...
Yeah. When we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her...
Can't be sure, but...
He'll be the last one to... I'll just rest up here a minute before...
Take it easy. No...
Promise, I'll... Hey, envoy. For what... Right, yeah. I hope...
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look. Ludwig's after this relic. We might be on the right track. Someone's up ahead. Keep your eyes open.
My brother. Can it be?
It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargemus, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? Then Sargemus spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargemus. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone. An expedition?
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me, these ruins are not so different from the many others on this, and this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss. The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shin bone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond, the splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power, to illuminate without fire, to heat. It rests in a shrine deep within this temple. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Although...
Right, here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house it. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you... I am... Oh, and please, may light it...
Roots clogging up this tunnel. Almost like they're reaching for something.
I see light. I think...
Right behind you.
Nothing like a win with... the good team. Ready, aim.
Yeah.
Silmas mito!
What am I hitting? Give me a target.
Never knew there were little houses down here. Then again, I never needed to come down here before, so there's that. Quiet, Limbert.
That, Marius! You got them all. Dream Scourge ahead. I hate to think it reaches all the way down here.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape. A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
If it weren't for the creepy oracle and the invading roots, this place would be kinda nice. There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it?
Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber. This is probably a trap.
You take lead.
Have I mentioned that I think this is a terrible idea?
False item. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We better get moving too.
Just like the good old days.
Here they come. Show me what you got. On your right. Ready for more. That ought to be all of them, right? I think I sprained my shoulder. Must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well, must have opened something. Right behind you.
Come and get me. That all you got?
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed. You think he's building a what? Giant animat?
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? Whatever the Oracle has planned for that relic, and for Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and now we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac. Dread.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place? Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be. Their essence is held safe within my to prosecute the redemption of a god. You understand me. What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Eora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped. Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect? Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and locked, he will find. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it? Once you have together. There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And now, do me the honor of pulling this lever here. Any moment now. My god, Aethys, are you there? No! It's not working! Something is wrong. My lord Aeth, something is missing from my design. It must be the chime. My brother, will you...
You... What are you doing? This is a ploy, right?
Well, Kai, looks like you're the new envoy now.
They don't understand. They don't...
Come on, we can run for it. He's hundreds of years old.
Right. Slowly turn toward the end.
They are right. If you are the person... Day comes soon. Prepare for the dawn. Nothing is hidden from our reach.
Don't do this, envoy. You don't need to die here.
Come on, hold still now. You are about to be part of something in... There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice. Something is... My lord, something... I wish to where...
You... What are you...
Well,
they don't...
Come on.
Right. They are... There you are. You... Ah, does in... The lucky. All that is left. The gods may be... Aethys is weak. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in... By the time he reached Ukaizo, the god... It is...
But you see, Then I shall simply take this splint. I do not wish to now.
Me? If I ever suggest helping some creep...
Look, I'm all for second chances, but even I... And I can't... I've heard...
If...
This one's mine.
Here we go.
I guess that's justice. Why couldn't he have just... stuck to sculpture?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you. We sense weight on you, a part of the statue. Combine them. Feast? Famine? We could not say. The Adra dulls our mind. We sense an acorn. Possibility. Dreams in colors we have never seen. Would we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete. Feast? What will bloom?
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
For a heart, we would speak to you. It wakes. One day when we are free, we could, but it is a sprout. Tell us. We are not. Could we touch a vessel to hold the Adra strains? Essence like mud, we free this obstruction. New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korba, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations. Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise. Well, that was certainly an experience. Let's go catch up. just ready for more.
Keep quiet.
What am I hitting? What way? Over here!
You might want to consider not washing your clothes and sap flower oil.
I hate to break it to you.
We smell conflict. The salt clings to their hair. They bring wolves fighting for territory. Wait, we will. But that we